Hey guys, it's Sora and welcome back to another video. Oh god, the frame rate is still terrible, but it's mostly a build guide video. This is mainly for people who don't know what they're doing with their hunters this patch. So the entire build effectively revolves around a few things. Stylish Executioner, the new fragment that lets hunters get Devour, the combo between Nades and Void Grenade Weakening, which procs Stylus Executioner, giving us Invis all the time. Reaping Wellmaker to take advantage of the seasonal mod Volatile Flow. Taking Charge is really only there if you want to proc Devour with standard overpower generation. The other way to get this, of course, is Echo of Harvest, which is another way you could generate orbs if you don't fancy taking charge and siphon mods. If you want an extra rocket finder, you can totally take this off and go for Echo of Starvation, which means you can drop this and go run another finder. I wouldn't take off taking charge though. Taking charge comboed with high energy fire, it's a really easy way to make sure you're not capped on orbs of light, because when your super is full, like mine is right now, picking up an orb won't actually it won't let you pick up an orb unless you have a way of gaining charge of light by picking up orbs, say taking charge. High energy fire is the way to get rid of the charges, so you're never on max stacks when you don't need to be. And during a boss fight, say Rock's damage phase, where you're moving about and you don't have a permanent well buff to damage, high energy fire is basically the best damage perk that's consistent and always up. Other than that, for the might, because I didn't really have any energy left, so couldn't really pull on anything else. But yeah, the full build is Vortex Nade, Marksman Dodge, Mobius Quiver, Star Executioner, Dodge, Invis, Echo of Undermining, Persistence, Starvation, and Remnants. For weapons, you would either want a Void primary weapon, or grab Echo of Harvest instead, which would ease up the discipline requirement as well. Echo of Harvest. Or you can replace Echo of Starvation with Echo of Instability, which means you don't need orbs, which means you can drop Taking Charge and High Energy Fire for something more useful. Say, if you want to run Well Makers, or if you want to run Elemental Ordnance, and then Battle for Wells, that's also something that can work. The build's really flexible, but the idea is to really just utilize Starless Executioner as much as possible, proccing Devour when we need it, which is usually an ad clear. So if I get multi-kills with my funnel web, it's going to generate orbs. If I dodge and then get a weapon kill, it gives me the Void Well, which procs Volatile Flow, which explodes stuff, which kills stuff, which gives us health back, grenade energy back, and external Devour duration. So that's basically how the build works. I was planning on demonstrating the build a little bit more during ad clear. And by the way, the way you deal damage is very simple. You just do this. You get the idea. It is Izanagi's hot swapping. You've seen them a million times by now. But yeah, those are the weapons I'm running. Izanagi's, Funnel Web, and Primera Beat with enhanced autoloading. And yeah, that's the build. There's nothing much to it. I will mention that, of course, you can swap overload rounds for hand cannon if you like using Palindrome more, for example, or Unstoppable Pulse if you like the raid pulse, things like that. All the reserves is entirely dependent on whether you're using rockets or not. If you're using linears, and go for linear reserves and ordnance mods, and feel free to mix and match the stat mods depending on what role your gear has. I went for quite discipline heavy stat mods because I didn't quite have enough to get to 120 discipline without using stat mods. So if you don't have as good equipment, I would highly recommend dropping Echo of Undermining and going for Echo of Instability instead. And what you can do is run Suppressor Grenades, so it still procs Stylish Executioner, and you'll still be getting your Devour, and you wouldn't even have to run Echo Starvation. Same goes for if you're not able to generate orbs that easily, so if you're using Fatebringer, a kinetic, or Eyes Luna, for example, and you didn't want to run Harmonic Siphon because of this, or you don't have enough slots for the other Siphon mods, then you could full well run Echo of Instability with 100 Discipline and what was I going to say? Anyway, yeah, like I said, Echo of Instability, whatever, generate orbs, blah blah, don't run Undermining if you don't have the discipline to hit 100. And yeah, that's about it. That's it for the build. It's a pretty simple build. Mobius, of course. Run Omni if you need to make your allies invis. Run 6 Coyote if you're like really wanting the quicker reload. Isn't worth over Mobius, Orpheus most of the time though. And use Aeons if you're doing GMs or something. And use Gravitons if you want to be a selfish bitch. Alright, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the build, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!